Say you like my hat. Say you like my hat. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Talk to Ross. My name is Ross, and I come from Dublin, Ireland. Today, I am going to do a reaction video, if YouTube don't block me, called The 10 Worst Irish Accents in Film. Now, I've heard a lot of bad Irish accents in my time. Let's see if some of them are in this list today. Oh my god. And if you're new to the channel, guys, you can subscribe, like, comment, all that usual stuff down below. But without further ado, let's do this. Nice xylophone.
Listen, I said don't do that. Go back to the point and leave me to my business, or I will open your throat, so help me God.
All right. Go on then.
I don't know. It wasn't terrible. Cameron Diaz, yeah, so that's from Gangs of New York. I mean, if you're going to be in the USA for a couple of generations, you would have picked up a bit of an American accent, but of course the American accent that we know and love these days was very different to the one that was around, you know, about 150, 200 years ago. It still would have had remnants of the English accent that would have came over in around the 1600s, but wasn't terrible.
Give us the rings.
Okay, Justin Theroux. There's a load of chains. Oh, there's Cameron again! Hey, Cameron.
Give us the rings!
Okay, no. If Ireland moved to Scotland, perhaps. Give us the rings! Let's move on.
What goes on in this town is none of your business.
As long as I'm living here, it is.
Then maybe you shouldn't be living here!
Okay, well, that was Pierce Brosnan, who was born in Ireland. He's from Navan in County Meath, about 45 minutes, an hour away from Dublin City. It was just kind of more screaming, really, wasn't it? There was nothing kind of terrible about it. Like, Pierce hasn't really been here for a long time, like living here all the time. But it wasn't terrible. It was just a lot of screaming! Let's see what Tommy Lee Jones has for us, shall we?
Understand, Liam? And on your new country's birthday as well.
Happy birthday.
You always made us laugh, Ryan.
We had some good times, didn't we, Leah?
We did. You're not funny anymore.
Good times, Leo. He kind of... He's trying his best to do Irish. He just kind of slipped into English. Leo. Oh, Leo. We had some good times, Leo. But again, just like Ireland, there's lots of English accents. But yeah, in Ireland, we've never called anybody Leo. Okay, Julia Roberts.
What do you want?
A word with a gentleman.
Which one?
Harry Jekyll, of course.
They're both in the laboratory. As a rule, the doctor doesn't admit visitors when he's working.
Oh, I think he'll admit me. Very likely he'll admit both of us if you play your cards right.
Julia also appeared as Kitty Kiernan in the movie Michael Collins, which starred Liam Neeson. And she was also playing an Irish character in that too. It's not terrible. It's not really that bad. You can tell that she's from the USA. It has that little kind of tint to it. But it's not disgraceful.
You said you wanted to know how to get Capone.
Okay, Sean.
You really want to get him. You see what I'm saying? What are you prepared to do? If you open the ball on these people, Mr. Nash, you must be prepared to go all the way. Because they won't give up the fight until one of you is dead.
Okay, so, to be quite honest, Sean Connery was speaking closer to what's his native Scottish accent. I didn't hear him slipping into Irish whatsoever. Yeah, I'm sure Sean, being a Scot, knew the difference, but he just continued speaking in a Scottish accent. Interesting. Very interesting. You're a shite for sure, Ige. Oh, Jared Butler, P.S. I love you.
Well, most of what I say is nothing. It's just something to say.
But they know they're saying something every time they say it.
Say what? What did I say?
You said at my mother's tonight you would have a baby by then.
Well, I am the only man you ever had.
Oh, I dated Timmy Harrison for 4 months before I met you.
Isn't he a woman now?
You told my mother I didn't want children!
I did not!
Yes, you
Just
did.
coming to look.
I did not! I've seen the full version of P.S. I Love You, and there's other scenes where he completely massacres the Irish accent, and there's a lot of that kind of Irish diddly-eye leprechaun stereotype getting played into. That wasn't really the scene that showed how atrocious Jared's accent was in that movie. As a matter of fact, Jared apologized for his Irish accent in an interview straight after the movie, and I don't really blame him. Again, he, like Sean Connery, he's Scottish. He should know, you know, a little bit more about how we sound. But in P.S. I Love You, he butchered us. Butchered us. Oh, Chris O'Donnell, remember him?
Good for you. You ready for a dance now? Honey, I'm sorry. Don't be upset. I was saving you till last. Always save the best till last. It's true. Don't be angry. Please. Come and dance.
It's that kind of marbles in the mouth kind of thing. It's that stereotype accent of ours that like has been in media for many, many years, where apparently we all talk like this or like that. I don't know. I think Hollywood, if they employ voice actors, they must be on strike at the moment, or the last 30, 40, 50 years, because that wasn't an Irish accent. Tom Hanks. Cloud Atlas. Never seen it.
Mr. Hoggins should apologize to the trees felled for the making of his bloated autobiography novel. 400 vainglorious pages expire at an ending that is flat and inane beyond belief.
Steady
It's like he went from a pirate down to Cockney London, all the way up to the Highlands of Scotland and a tiny bit of Ireland, or at least that kind of Irish stereotype. That was impressive. Tom Hanks is a good actor, and it turns out that he can also do multiple accents in the space of about 20 seconds. Oh, God.
Enough.
Yeah. Here's the famous one. Tom Cruise in Far and Away. Probably pretty appropriate because it's far and away the worst attempt at an Irish accent in Hollywood. Brace yourselves, boys and girls.
Your money in that pocket's and nothing more, Joseph.
I said that's enough, Shannon.
They pickle you like a piece of pork. They're just using you. No! No!
Tell me you like my hat.
He's wearing a hat.
Say it. Say you like my hat.
Say you like my hat. Say you like my hat. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, man. Oh, where do I even go with that? Funny enough, Tom Cruise actually he comes from Irish ancestry. And I think that's where the connection ends. He clearly didn't listen to a lot of Irish people, because that's just abysmal. Tell me you like my hat. Yeah, Tom didn't cover himself in glory there. Neither did Nicole, actually, to be quite honest.
Not wearing a hat!
Say it!
That must be like the bad Irish accent equivalent of Say My Name by Destiny's Child. Say my name! Do you like me hat? Do you like me hat? Okay, guys, so that was apparently the top 10 worst Irish accents in film. I could think of probably another 50. If you want me to maybe do another video on more atrocious Irish accents, I'm here. I'll help you. I'll do that stuff. No problem. But thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, a subscribe, all that usual YouTube stuff down below. And hopefully see you soon.